we're going to use our imagination. It's like pretend. It's awesome. So we're going to imagine for a second that every one of you is a donut. Can you imagine being a donut? I know, it's silly, isn't it? But that's what's fun about imagination. We can pretend, we can imagine that we're whatever. So if you were a donut, what kind of donut would you be?
Chocolate with sprinkles on it.
You'd be a donut with sprinkles. I like that.
I want to be a vanilla.
You'd be a vanilla sprinkles donut, yeah. A long john. That's what I do. A long john. Get it? Yeah. What would you be? A glazed donut. Awesome. Well, you know what? Look here. I brought all kinds. You see the variety?
Yeah, I like that sprinkle.
You like that sprinkle one? Yeah, because you're like a sprinkles.
I like
Yeah. So the reason I did that is I want you to remember this. So every one of us is unique. We're different. Some of us look different. Some of us are tall, some of us are short, some of us have different color skin. Some of us are boys, some of us are girls. Oh yeah, some of us want donuts really bad. Yes. The reason I shared these donuts is I want us to remember that all of us are very unique and different. Some of us are jelly-filled. Any jelly-filleds out there? Some of us aren't, some of us are plain. And that's okay. That's really good. And that's exactly what we're supposed to remember. And that's why I brought these different donuts. Now, those donuts there, they are for our teachers. And because our teachers are super, super special. And we want to celebrate them today. So, teachers, this morning when you get done, I want you to grab one of those donuts if you'd like, okay? But also, all those donuts, there's something that we also eat, and we get them during the coffee time out there, and I have them, and Miss Sarah's bringing some more, and I have them in cups. Do you know what those are? Donut hole. Why do they call them donut holes?
They're like a circle.
They're like a circle. And you know why? The thing about donuts, most of them anyway, when you see a donut, what's in the middle, in the center of the donut? There's a hole. There's an opening. Exactly. And so what we do is we believe that when the donut maker makes donuts and punch the dough, that little part that they take out to make the hole in the middle of the donut, that's what this is. And then they cook it, and it's the donut hole. And so that's what fills the center of the donut. Isn't that cool? So here's what I want you to do. Using your, remember, imagination. Imagine that these donut holes are like God's presence in our life. You see, one of the things that the Bible teaches us is that Jesus came to give to you and me, to all of us, a gift called the Holy Spirit. Holy, like the donut hole, maybe a little different though. The Holy Spirit. Do you know what the Holy Spirit is? It's God's presence in our lives. And so each and every one of us, when we come into life, there's something missing, or it feels like it's missing. There's like a hole in our life. And so we come to church, and we learn from our Sunday school teachers, and our moms, and our dads, and our pastors, and all of those people who teach us about God. They help us to understand what it is that fills the hole in our life, and that is God. And so every time we come to church and we learn about Jesus and we learn about God's love and we learn about the Holy Spirit, that emptiness begins to get filled up. It's almost like it's the donut hole that fills the void in our life. And we're whole then. So what I want you to remember, each and every one of us, a donut. And in the middle, there's a hole, an emptiness. But that emptiness is filled by God's presence in our life. And it becomes the wholeness that makes us complete.